Welcome to Mobile Madness Plus, where we talk about the premium side of mobile gaming, and today we're going to talk about an instant classic in premium gaming. This is Where's My Water, a physics-based puzzle game developed by Creature Feet and published by Disney Mobile. And the lovable star to this frustratingly difficult and fun puzzle game is Swampy. You see folks, Swampy doesn't like being dirty. Swampy likes to stay clean at all times. Like a good boy, this is where you, the player, have to get water to his bathtub to stay clean. The main game consists of 10 chapters and 200 levels. It's a small game, but it's filled with personality. I'm gonna go through the whole game, showing the mechanics, as well as the small little quirks and hidden levels and bonus levels in the game. Without further ado, let's get into it. During the first couple of levels, you'll be introduced with the basic mechanics of digging and leading water towards Swampy's bathtub. During each level, you have to collect rubber ducks, which are important for accessing more chapters and levels. Also within the levels you will encounter algae. When the water touches the algae, it will grow, often blocking the water's flow. A mechanic called contaminated water can be used to burn the algae, but as the name implies, it's not all too good. If the water touches the poison, then all of the water will be contaminated, and you will lose the level, which isn't always the case. Some levels have an endless stream of water, and some don't. There's also these colored switches in the levels that need very little water to activate. And you often have to activate multiple switches quickly in a level. And I do mean quickly, like in 1-20, you have to activate both the green and the red switch before the poison water gets to Swampy's bathtub, all while getting 3 ducks in the level. The next mechanic is ooze. This is where things get messy. It's an interesting mechanic. Ooze can destroy dirt, and you often have to act fast before the ooze makes it to Swampy's bathtub. And combining it with algae, you can make a bridge, turning the algae into stone, which is useful for completing levels. Getting all 3 ducks on these types of levels can be a little hard, but with careful precise positioning, a little bit of luck, you will succeed. Also mixing the ooze with the poisoned water will cause it to explode, which is sometimes necessary for completing a level. Speaking of explosions, mines, yes, there are exploding mines in these levels. The slightest touch will cause an explosion, and destroy a duck, and in some levels, will cause a chain reaction, and if you're not careful with how you dig, this could cause you to lose a level, or not get all 3 ducks. Like in 3-1, one wrong mistake, and all the ducks are dead. Dig with caution. Also within the levels are these fluid transform pipes and the switch pipes. The fluid transform pipes will often have icons on them representing what fluid will come out. And whatever fluid is placed inside, it will come out as the fluid on the pipe. Like placing ooze inside one of them will come out as water. Some of these pipes will have switches where you have to be very careful in using the correct fluid to get all 3 ducks in a level. Similarly, there are switches in the game that manually direct where you want the water to travel, or sometimes help block water or other fluids. Then there's balloons. In my opinion, the best mechanic in the game. Just look at it. It's a balloon that can pop out fluids. What's not to love? In some levels, the balloons are attached to pipes, to which you can manually press them to drop them. And if you use too much water, they automatically fill up and drop by themselves, and you can sometimes use hoses to fill the balloons up. They can be filled with water, contaminated water, and steam. Oh, that reminds me. Let's talk about steam. When water touches hot coals, it will be converted into steam. It's often used for activating switches and filling up balloons. But its main use is to touch icicles so it can be converted into water. Mix this with balloons, and you get some very fun and creative levels. Poison water can also be converted into steam through hot coals, but ooze has a different effect. When it touches hot coals, the ooze destroys the hot coals, which is necessary for some levels to complete. Another mechanic are the switch air fans. With perfect precision, you too can become an airbender. The last mechanic is the filthy dirty mud. To master the art of mud, one must be patient, very patient. Mud will often dry out, causing you to block pathways and create ramps with the dirt. Once you master this mechanic and get all the ducks, you'll be rewarded with this ending screen. Beautiful. All of these levels can be replayed for as many times as you want and can be completed again for the sake of high scores. Within the levels you will find hidden collectibles. They don't do much, but they do give us a bit more insight about Swampy and the lore. Speaking of the lore, watch this fantastic video I made. Now, let's talk about the game's bonus levels. Each chapter has 6 collectibles, and collecting 3 collectibles within a chapter will unlock a bonus level. All of the levels involve motion controls, allowing you to play the game in a brand new way. Unlike the regular levels, these levels have you at a set time limit, where you have to collect ducks in order to win. Instead of getting water to Swampy, there is also hidden levels within the game. You don't get anything from completing them, but you do get something more important: pride. The best hidden level, in my opinion, is called See You Later, Alligator, which features every mechanic in the game. This level will definitely put your knowledge to the test. Later on, the developers added extra levels to the game, based off of the characters Allie and Cranky. Disappointingly, there are no new mechanics added in their levels. Instead, there are brand new structured levels. In Cranky's levels, instead of needing water, he needs contaminated water, not to wash himself, I think, but to burn the algae to get to his food. Just like with Swampy, Cranky also has bonus motion control levels which you can unlock by completing his challenge levels. Completing 3 of Cranky's challenges unlocks an extra bonus level. I'm going to rip the band-aid clean off and say, Cranky's levels are much harder than Swampy's. Even his hidden levels are harder, but the pride in beating this disgusting alligator's levels will be worth it. In Allie's levels, instead of water needed to complete them, you need steam to power her steam organ. The levels do get creative with the steam mechanic. Funny enough, there are some glitches that occur in these levels. Just like with Swampy and Cranky, Allie also has motion control bonus levels when you find hidden collectibles, but she also has a unique set of challenges as well. These musical note levels where you have to hit musical notes with water, contaminated water, or steam in the correct order, all while getting enough fluids to their respective alligators. Your reward for completing these levels is new background victory music for Allie's levels. Worth it. Just like Cranky and Swampy, she has hidden levels, but she only has one. This Galaga-inspired shooter level. All of this for 99 cents. Best 99 cents ever. They also added another series of levels called Mystery Duck, where you play all of Swampy's normal levels, but with a twist. This time you have to collect special rubber ducks within the levels in order to complete them, all while getting water to Swampy. It's not much. There are no collectibles, bonus, or hidden levels, all except for one, which is a reused Swampy level. You don't get anything for completing all the levels, but they are fun for bragging rights. And lastly, there is also the Lost levels, which have levels from the removed levels of the week, and limited time chapters from the Where's My Water free app. There's not much here, but upon getting all 3 ducks in the levels, you will unlock more bonus motion control levels. And that's the whole game. But wait, there's more. We have to praise the soundtrack. The music is fantastic, composed by David Luis Ortega. The game's soundtrack reflects the tone and theme of the characters and their story, which adds more personality to the game, like how both Allie and Cranky have their own version of the game's main theme, which also reflects their personalities. But Where's My Water stands out, is how interactive the game feels, like how pressing on the characters triggers a small animation. Going into the settings alters the sound of the music, and when you get all ducks in a chapter, you can tap on them. It's so pointless, but silly, and I love it. In conclusion, for a physics-based puzzle game, Where's My Water is a classic. While there may be other physics-based puzzle games that are better, Where's My Water has a unique charm to it that I'll gladly come back to from time to time. Where's My Water still exists on the Google Play Store for now, so if you want to play it, now is your chance. Oh, and by the way, take a goddamn shower once in a while. Thanks for watching.
Yes, we give the audience what it wants.
Smash that like button and subscribe.